الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله الذي جعلنا من المتمسكين بولاية مولى أمير المؤمنين علي ibn Abi Talib عليه السلام. We're here today. We want to speak about a couple of verses in the Quran which tell us, as I will read out, one day we shall call together all human beings with their imams. Those who are given their record in their right hand will read it, and they will not be dealt with unjustly in the least. But those who were blind in this world will be blind in the hereafter, and most stray from the path. Okay, so this verse is telling us, as every prophet told the people as well, that every human being on the day of judgment will be raised and called with their leaders, with their imams, with those who represent them. And those who are blind in this world will be blind in the hereafter. So only some, which are the few, will be given their record in their right hand. And the rest, most of the people have strayed from the path. So we know many things, we can see many things from this couple of verses, which are Surah 17, verses 71 and 72. The word Imam is from the Quran, and specifically the word Imam is mentioned 12 times. Now, also in the Quran we're told that Imams have good and bad. So that another reason why we have 12 hours of daytime and another reason why we have 12 hours of nighttime. This is a system set up by the prophets previous, and the reason is that we have 12 good imams and we have 12 bad imams. 12 who have light. They are the light from the beginning. They are the only people that have light from themselves. And they are the followers of the final messenger, which came with the full message of Islam. And we have 12 bad imams, which 6 of them are from before the time of the final messenger, and 6 of them who are from the time of after the Prophet, peace be upon him and his family. So what we have is the 12 imams, which whoever follows will be Shias, there will be followers. So the word follow, the word imam, these are things that go hand in hand together, and there are no other people that can call themselves followers. A lot of people use the word followers of this prophet, followers of whoever. But rightfully only the Shias are the actual followers. And we know that there are 12 bad people, and there are 12 coffins at the bottom stage of hell. And these coffins will have 12 people in them. And I can mention to you the name of these 12 bad imams, these 12 individuals, that those who do not follow the righteous 12 imams which are chosen by Allah, they will be blind and they will be categorized with these type of people according to their sins. So the 12 bad people are, the first of 12 will be the first person who committed murder, the son of Adam, who killed his own brother in jealousy, in many traits of the devil that we all know. The second of this first 6 who are from the time of before the final messenger. The second is the Nimrod or Namrud of the time of Abraham. He was a ruler. He was an unjust ruler. He was an evil person. He used to call upon himself as a god. Most people know the story of Nimrod and how he used to believe that he was God, and he used to brainwash people into thinking that he was God. The third of the first 6 is the Pharaoh of the time of Moses. He also used to call himself a god, God of the angels and God of the people. And yeah, he was a ruler as well. Again, he was a ruler, and yeah, he was an evil person, and the stuff he used to do, most people know. He used to kill people, all sorts of things. So, and the fourth person is Samari, which was the guy that was at the time of Moses, and he made people worship a calf, made them start worshipping cows and calves. The fifth, sorry, did I say three? Yeah, the fourth. This was the fourth. The fifth person is the person that did not allow the Jews to become Christian when Jesus Christ came. And the sixth person is the person that did not allow the Christians to become Muslim when the final messenger came. One group of Christians, some of the Christians, they were waiting for the final messenger, as there are many signs in the Bibles, and they followed the final messenger. But there were those people who are in power, they did not want the people to change religion. They wanted to continue profiting from the people, and they came up with all sorts of excuses not to allow the Christians and the Jews to follow the next messengers and the final messenger. And we have 6 bad imams from the time of the Prophet, peace be upon him. And the 6 are the first 3 caliphs: Abu Bakr la'natullah, Umar la'natullah, and Osman la'natullah. The 4th is Muawiyah la'natullah. May Allah increase the punishment and increase hellfire for them. And the 5th is the head of the Khawarij, which killed Shias and Muslims, killed followers and those who believed in Allah. And the 6th is the one who killed the leader of all the followers, Imam Ali alayhi salam. His killer is Ibn al-Jam Lanatullah. He is the worst of the worst, killing the leader of all the believers. And there are great number of ahadiths which tell us that Imam Ali alayhi salam is the leader of all the believers. So if you are a believer, you follow Imam Ali. And these are the words of the Prophet, peace be upon him. And Allah has mentioned for us that many times in the Quran that we have to obey him and his messenger and those who are appointed by Allah, those who give sadaqah in ruku. And there are none other but the 12 righteous imams. The 12 imams are the leaders for all mankind, not just Muslims. Once you believe in these 12 people, you enter to the city of knowledge through its gates. It's explicit. It's very important for us to look at the signs if we want to be with Allah, if we want to go to heaven and be with all those who are righteous, that we follow these 12. But for those who are blind in this world to the truth, who shut their eyes to the truth, who shut their ears, Allah has put a seal on their ears and on their hearts, and a strong seal that is, they will not be given their deeds in their right hand. So they will not be at ease on the day of judgment. And according to their sins, murderers, thieves, liars, hypocrites, those who strive for power, those who strive to mislead other people from the path, and they want the majority of the people to not follow the path. They come with all sorts of excuses because they know they can't follow the right path, so they want other people to follow them in misguidance, so they do not follow the right path. These are verses from the Quran. All those who do not listen to this, they are blind, and this is their punishment, and their punishment is hell. It's very important for us to look at every single verse of the Quran. We don't want to be the fasirin. We don't want to be those punks who choose and select what part of the religion and what part of the Quran and what part of the words of the Prophet and the Imams they like to follow and the ones that they don't like to follow. So specifically, we can talk to many people, but you'll see when you ask them to read the following verse of a verse of the Quran which they like to use certain verses of the Quran, and when you ask them, read me the following verse, they say, no, we don't want to read the next verse. No, this is what I want. This is all I want. I don't want the next verse. I don't care what it says in the next verse. They are a bunch of punks. And they are misled. They are blind in this world to the truth. And they will be blind in the hereafter. They will suffer the punishment of trying to mislead others. They will suffer the punishment greatly in a time and place where there is no time, where a split second of the hellfire is eternity, and they're entering into the hell is nothing but eternity. To be touched by the flame is to suffer eternal. I appreciate all those who listen without hypocrisy, without passing judgment. All those who follow the teachings of the Quran and the Prophet and the Imams. Please, that's all we need to do. All we need to do is follow the right way. All we need to do is follow what we're told to follow. We don't make up our own. All the best to all those who are good, and I hope everyone finds the way.